Jude, verse 6. And the angels which kept not their first estate, but left their own habitation, he hath reserved in everlasting chains under darkness unto the judgment of the great day. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Bahasham, Rachakwadash. Double honor to our apostles and elders, great millstone. Peace and blessing to the hopeful elect of Israel. Shalom. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Yahushua is coming back to break us out of prison. Yahushua, our Lord and Savior, our Messiah, our anointed one, the Holy One of Israel, the sacrificial lamb of the Most High, Yahweh, and the conquering line of Judah is coming back to break the Israelites out of prison. And by prison, I mean these human bodies.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, GMS, who rule well, teach well, being great example to his younger brothers. And peace and blessing, salutation to the hopeful leg out there pushing his word and truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful leg, the believers, the listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. Just got a few videos I want to go into, a few things that were left on the few videos that were left on the comment board, a few things I was just watching, throughout the day. And like as usual, there's a lot going on. Now Salaki, you have to bear with me, with this app, as it keeps going on and off. All right, I usually didn't have no problem with it. But then when I start doing in the news, all right, updates, there's this, you go in and go out. So if you go out, just, hang tight for a minute, Lord will, we'll get it back up and running. But the first thing we'll go into, is dealing with, this 5G. Everyone's been speaking about the rollout of 5G, and pretty much this is the way Esau Edom is boasting, within his technology against Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. Now, this technology, is spoken about, to be very harmful, to people, to society, to creation as a whole. All right. This man, Esau Edom, he presents, his technology as convenience, as new wave, and, so useful, so helpful, to society. But the side effects, be deadly, man. Even like with his medicine, like you take his medicine, yeah, it'll help, ease the pain. But then you find out, all right, it's tearing the lining out your stomach. You see? And this is, the way this man gets down in the earth. He presents something, as convenient and helpful on the surface, but then, all right, when you get into it, all right, it's death, man. This man has mastered, many ways to present death, to the earth and make it look cute. Now I'm gonna play this, then we're gonna get some precepts, man, because this is what we're dealing with. All right. Now this is 5G demonstrations in China. All right. And there you have it. You see 2022, which, all right, we see as brothers been speculating in the spirit that this man is gonna go hard body, within his agenda, going 2022. You can see Esau gonna go deep in his bag of tricks, all right, to what? Deceive the masses, man. That's why even Yahweh Shah said this. You see? So imagine you gonna have that, that type of he's able to do those type of presentations. And if y'all remember, that lesson I did some months ago dealing with those big giant statues, pretty much those digital statues that he's gonna have that can move and showcase different things. So it's gonna be a lot going on, and people are gonna be in awe, all right, at this man, all right, and what he's doing. That's why you go to Matthew 24 and 24 said, For there shall arise false anointeds, all right, and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders. You see? Great signs and wonders, man. And Esau Edom is all about that. Now that's Moab, which we're gonna link, Moab, all right, to Esau in prophecy. I want to get, that word wonders to see what it goes into. All right. It says in the Hebrew, it's like in the Greek, it's
Strong's G 5059. Teros.
All right, which means a prodigy. All right, a portent. It says miracle performed by anyone. You see, miracle performed by anyone. And see, these things are going to seem miracle to people that are already addicted, to this man's tech. All right, his social media, and this society, the energy of this society, society in general. All right, this is gonna have people in awe, the masses in awe. You see, and it says, and false prophets shall show great signs and wonders, in so much, all right, that if it were possible, all right, they shall deceive the very elect. Behold, I have told you before. So Yahweh Shai is putting us on game of the things that this man will be doing, all right, in these times, man. And there was, all right, who? Moab, all right, that's with him. Well, the scriptures speak about, all right, how he will link, Moab, to be likened unto Babylon, all right, America, which is ran by who? Esau Edom. It says, this is 2nd Esdras 15 and 46. It says, And thou Asia, that are partaker of the hope of Babylon, and art the glory of a person. Yeah, because Moab is sitting here, Moab, all right, this is the closest heathen to Esau Edom, because you look at China, they're even ahead of America, with their tech, with their smart cities, with their central bank digital currencies and all these different things. Everyone going digital. All right, the juice, they're ahead of America, man. All right. China, what you see, they're on the front line. They're all with, this new world order, man. You see? And the scriptures cussing Moab ass out too, man. And it says, verse 46 again, 2nd Esdras 14 and 46, it says, And thou, Asia, thou art partaker of the hope of Babylon, and art the glory of a person. Woe be unto thee, thou wretch, because thou hast made thyself like unto her, and hast decked thy daughters in whoredom, that they might please and glory in thy lovers, which have always desired to commit whoredom with thee, man. And Esau been trying to turn Moab out for a long time, because even when you go into what they call it, Chinese Republican Party, all right, the elites, they started that feminist movement, like in the 50s, I want to say, in China. They started, particular things in China, even before they started, before they brought it to America, So these elites been wanting to turn, Moab out, all right, with this New World Order doctrine, man, and they got them, and they got them, all right, the women, who they want to be like. You see these Moabites over here with the blonde hair and, They turned out. All right. So keep going. Said, thou hast followed her that is hated in all her works and inventions. Therefore said the Most High. Yeah, see, Moab has followed Esau with all this tech. You know, GMO foods, like Moab is, hey, they all on with it, man. You know, why you think a lot of those companies move to China? Because they're cheap labor. Because the government of Moab has sold those people out to the elites, man. All right. So what we see with Moab is them. All right, they are the most turned out heathen. All right, under Esau Edom. All right, it says, thou hast followed her that is hated in all her works and inventions. Therefore said the Most High, I will send plagues upon thee, widowhood, poverty, famine, sword, and pestilence to waste thy houses with destruction and death. Because Moab gonna get that work too, man. You know, because hey, when that war break out, is American missiles gonna hit China. All right, when them chariots come through, Yahushua and the angels, they gonna run through China. You know, it's not gonna be the devastation of America, which is just gonna be, all right, a complete desert, complete desolation. But they gonna get touched too, man. They gonna get touched up too. All right, and as you can see, they're on the front line, you know, with with this new world order, man. All right, and see, Esau loves to mimic. Esau loves to mimic Yahweh Bashem Al-Shai, because those holograms and different things that we see, all right, this is nothing but an imitation, all right, of things that are done in the scriptures, man. You know, when you go to Matthew 17:1, and it says, and after 6 days, Yahushua taketh Peter, James, and John, his brother, and bringeth them up into a high mountain apart, and was transfigured before them, and his face did shine as the sun, and his raiment as white as the light. And behold, there appeared unto them Moses, Elijah, talking with him. Yeah, and there was the transfiguration. You see? And there was what? Mosai, using what? Holograms. You see? That's what we just seen there. So the Most High been doing this, man. When you, let me go to the word transfiguration. See, does it give us something? All right? Because Moses and Elijah, they wasn't physically there. It was their hologram. And this is what Esau Edom is trying to imitate with his technology, man. See, Esau Edom has this one-up demon, with the Most High, as if he's going to one-up, Let's see if they work. All right. Transfigured. All right. Which goes into the Greek word.
Strong's G 3339. Metamarphao. Metamarphao.
All right. It says to change into another form, to transform, to transfigure. All right. And we just seen, all right, what we just seen. Let's go back to it real quick. This object just kept, changing form. Let's just get playing real. So it just keeps changing form. All right. And this is man trying to imitate, all right, Yahweh Bashem Al-Shai. Now, we know with this technology, all right, what the end game is, man. Now let's go here. Now this is happening over in Israel, which it's a lot of things that they're, doing first over there in Israel. You know.
If you've ever had this mystery, and you are.
Welcome to today's show. Everybody needs to get a load of this if you haven't seen or heard about it already, because this is what is going to spread around the world. And it's no surprise that it starts in Israel, the same place where, well, they're starting their second boosts. I want to just let everyone know to please sub to my backup channel, because covering this specific topic has gotten me let's see, how many channels? I've had 6 channels deleted in 2021, all from covering this specific topic without even talking about medical anything, just talking about it, showing how unbelievable all this stuff is. Well, it's unbelievable. I'm not going to complain about it, but just make sure you sub to my backup channel below in case I get a strike. Won't be able to upload for 2 weeks. And again, you can find me on my website at callforanuprising.com, where you can share this information and not worry about censorship. I recommend everybody join and interact with one another. Now, the first thing people are going to say is, well, this is a good thing because McDonald's serves nothing but crap and crud. Well, we all know that, but it's not a good thing, okay? Because this starts there and it spreads to your grocery and it spreads everywhere like wildfire. And this specific McDonald's, maybe the greatest mystery of all with the story, is that it's a kosher McDonald's in Israel, which is mind-boggling that even exists. But the story is about, and I'm going to show you the video clip now, somebody who went and was not allowed to be served food because he did not have the green pass. Now, those of you who are wondering what the green pass is, that is let's call it the passport that shows your proof of identification as being someone who took a certain something potion. And once you have that green pass, you're allowed to supposedly live freely, wink, wink, but still wear a face mask and all these other things. But if you don't do it, well, at this specific McDonald's, you ain't allowed to have those golden French fries, which probably are made of fetuses. Anyway, take a look.
All righty. We are at McDonald's in the Big Fashion Mall. And here's what happens. When you want to place your order on this screen over here, the way it works is like this. You click English. And now it says, in order to proceed with the order, you must confirm that you have a valid green certificate that's of your own. So let's say you don't have one. You click Don't Have. Look at that. It blanks out the screen. So basically, if you don't have a green pass, they will not give you food at McDonald's. That's where we're at. Welcome to Israel 2022.
I mean, if people don't realize what a problem this is, how ridiculous this is.
So once he said he didn't have it, all right, back to home screen, my boy. All right, back to home screen, man. You see, and they green pass. They already said they have something to put under your skin. That's gonna be the new green pass, man. So let's get that. Let's get this. This the brother, the hopeful elect. The Water brother for putting up, this information. All right. Well, hey, now they said you couldn't get. See, Esau Edom done slid. All right, his weight under your skin, man. This man is the serpent, man. This man done slid this shit in here, man. He done slid it smooth. This is one sly fella, man. And if you're not in the know, he gonna take you fast, man. All right, and then it's something they call the green pass, man. Cause Jake tell you in the streets that you green. You gullible. All right, and the masses of you people, man, you're green to Esau, man. And this man done slid right under your skin, man. This man done made it. He done made it to where this man is talking about going under your skin and you not saying nothing, man. So now you can't eat without the in Israel, certain spots you can't eat unless you have the green pass. But then he says, well, look, instead of putting on your phone, let's go in your chin, under your skin with this pass. All right, you see that? says chipping humans is happening, whether we like it or not. It said towards the end of last year, tech startup Disruptive Subdomals announced a MC, all right, installed under the skin that can be scanned and reveal your status. You see that? It says pre-programmed and scannable implant about the size of a grain of rice, man. You see? Whether you like it or not, man. See, Esau coming in there, get down and lay down spirit, man. You gonna comply, you know, you gonna be left out. That's how this man feels. You know, so this man has eased his way under your skin, man. All right, and then I had another video. All right, look at this guy, and see.
I simply take my RFID chip.
This is how Esau wants every citizen, man. You know, that's why you see Lil Uzi Vert and all these niggas pushed to the forefront. This is how he wants every citizen, man. You know?
In my hand, and bring it to the reader. That wakes the bike up. Now I can turn it on. I have built a concealment table which uses my RFID implant to access it. Let me show you how. First, you power the table from underneath. You scan my chip from over top. That opens the solenoid. Now the slip hinge. Now the drawer. I have saved my business contact information in an NFC chip in my hand, which can be scanned with an NFC reader on most Android phones. Let me show you.
It's just normal now. All right, I think the brother, our one, so like, let's see. The brother R1 put one up, yep, because it's normal now. All right, this is normal now.
I have a chip implant in my arm, and I have programmed the chip so that I have my COVID passport and on the chip. And the reason is that I always want to have it accessible. And when I read my chip, I just swipe my phone on the chip, and then I unlock, and it opens up. This is the PDF, which is my COVID passport. And this means that it's always accessible for me, or for anyone else who really wants to read me. For example, if I go to the movies or go to a shopping center, then people will be able to check my status, even if I don't. If you understand how these implants work, they don't have a battery. They cannot transmit a signal by themselves, so they're basically passive. They're asleep, right? They can never tell your location. They're only activated when you touch them with your smartphone.
He's making it the norm, man. All right, this man is making these things, all right, the norm. You know, right in front of us, man. Now, let's what else? Yep. Now, this is how they feel. All right, in all right, I believe this is Australia. You know, and this is the energy that this man has going forth.
I will now go through each of these decisions. First, the lockout. The fully vaccinated can continue as they were. For people who are not vaccinated, lockdown rules will apply to everyone 16 and above. If you are not fully vaxxed, stay home. you are at greater risk of catching COVID, becoming ill, and needing hospital care. You may only leave home for 3 reasons. Medical treatment, including COVID testing or vaccination. For essential goods and services like groceries, power tokens, medications. To provide care and support to a family member or person who cannot support themselves. You cannot travel more than 30 kilometres from your home when leaving for one of the 3 reasons, or the nearest practical destination. If you need to go to the hospital and it's more than 30 kilometres from your home, that's okay. There are only 3 reasons to leave the home now, not 5. Work is not a reason to leave the home for the unvaccinated. The Chief Health Officer has also determined that restriction of movement is critical right now and that 1 hour of exercise for the next 4 days is not essential. Remember, these restrictions only apply to those who are not fully vaccinated.
So, pretty soon, prepare, for the unjuiced, all right, to be treated, all right, less than human, man. This man, is the wicked, man. All right, let's get that in Isaiah 10:1. All right. It says, "Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, that write grievousness which they have prescribed." And that prescribe is mean they already have these things written up, man. Because these people create all these false narratives and this and that, and then they have a prescribed solution for it, all right, that's grievous to the masses, man. There's pure grievous to the masses, man. He said, if you unjuiced, then you work ain't essential no more. Prepare for the unjuiced to be treated less, all right, than human, man. And you go into prescribe, what does it go into, man? It says to write, all right, his legislation, to decree. You see? It's great wickedness, man. So that's why we pray for the downfall of this whole government, man. All right, we're not trying to. You got Jake still marching, for perks within this kingdom. No, we're talking about the toppling of this whole government, man. You see, this is why we egg on. All right, World War. We hear about World War III and get excited, man, because we know the end game, man. All right, we're ready for this government to be toppled, man. We're ready for Yahweh Shai to reign in righteousness, man. We look forward to this place collapsing, man. We look forward not to be able to go to work, man. The hell with what this man decrees and things say, man. We gonna be good, man. We can't say it enough. All right, we gonna be good, man. All right, let these people that are without Yahweh Shai scramble about what they gonna do, man. We know what to do, man. All right. This Revelation 11:14 says the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. And the 7th angel sounded, and the third woe is this third world's war. All right, you got the little situation in Kazakhstan, which, Lord will, I probably put something together this weekend. I'm kind of watching it. I'm thinking, I don't want to report too early on it. I want to let a few things unfold, kind of see all the angles that's being played, and then I present it, to you brothers and sisters, man. Lord will, and try to, simplify the situation, and go into the military strategic aspect, of what's going on. All right. But that's playing into what? This third world's war. All right. Verse 15 says, and the 7th angel sounded, and there were great voices in heaven saying, the kingdoms of this world are become the kingdoms of our Lord and of his anointed, and he shall reign forever and ever, man. And we can't wait till all these governments are destroyed. All right. And Yahweh Shai, all right, sets up his government. All right. That's going to reign in righteousness, man. And ain't going to be none of this BS that we see, taking place now, man. Now, I got one more because, hey, judgment is going out, man. Judgment is going out. Let's get this. I'm just running through some things.
Shop Kohl's to save on Maidenform. Right now, get bras starting at $17.99. Kohl's.
We're reaching out saying that they didn't even hardly.
And it's going down in Kentucky, man. You know, so Dabu is going to speak on, you know, what's going down in Kentucky. And it's all judgment of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah, man. You know?
You guys, Dabu 7, an update on this winter weather in Kentucky, where a state of emergency has been declared. Even though some highways have been reopened, many of the roadways still covered in snow, and they are unpassable. As I just showed you, the local roads here near me still completely covered, even though last night they were out there trying to treat them. And we now know that the massive pileup that happened was somewhere between 60 and 75 cars total in that massive pileup that took place on the Western Kentucky Parkway. So now a big cleanup in terms of all this, and you can see here is what it was looking like on the highways and roads. Other people in other states were reaching out saying that they didn't even hardly get an inch and a half. I think watchers set up in their region. There is a look at the pileup that was on the highway. You can see the jackknife rig, and then there was a ton of vehicles strung out all down through the highway. And they're looking to get that cleaned up. So what started off as a 20, 30 car pileup literally doubled to like 60 to 75. And right now it looks like this snow is headed out of the area, which is good news. But in the midst of all of it, we have some 2,200 plus flights canceled because of this storm. So another issue people are going to have to deal with here if they're traveling, trying to get from spot to spot through all this snow. I know my local region, anywhere from 8, 9 plus inches dumped. So I predict a lot of flooding on the back end of this. Rain expected to come in by this weekend, and you're talking 8 or 9 inches of snow washed away by rain. Yeah, expect more flooding upcoming. This has been Dabu 7. I'll leave links below. Follow me on Twitter, on Getter, and hit that subscribe button for more. Much love, y'all.
So Kentucky is taking a beating. All right. And hey, you know, it is what it is, man. You know, woe to Babylon, man, and the inhabitants thereof. All right. Now let's get this in Isaiah. You know, I end it here. This is Isaiah 28 and 2. It says, "Behold, the Lord Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah hath a mighty and strong one." This is it. Yep. It says, "Behold, the Lord hath a mighty and strong one, which is a tempest of hell and a destroying storm, as a flood of mighty waters overflowing, shall cast down to the earth with his hand." Yeah, because at the end of the day, we know Yahweh Shai is overseeing these things. He oversees those angels that are manipulating the elements, man. And even if it's Esau dealing with his harp, all right, guess what? They answer to Satan, and Satan answered the Yahweh Shai, man. You see? And we're going to keep bringing up Yahweh Shai rank, man. All right? You know? We're going to keep bringing that up. So at the end of the day, Yahweh Shai, all right, the Heavenly Father through Yahweh Shai is orchestrating, you know, judgment, man. You know? And however it's coming forward, whether it's the harp, whether it's, you know, directly by the angels, whatever it is, guess what? It's all judgment coming from up top, man. All right? You know, and the Wadi How Bashim Al-Shah for keeping us through all these things, man. But 2022, man. All right, hey, this week, week 1, and you see the energy just going forth, man. All right, and Monday, you know, like I say, we're gonna see how all these different mandates, you know, hey, it could be a lot of job walkouts. It can be, you know, a lot more shortages, man, which is gonna affect, you know, goods being moved around. So we'll see, man, as OSHA, you know, got these new mandates, man. All right, because they already, you know, everyone at our job, you know, they got the juice had to have their card, all right, sent to HR, you know, by the day, and then they got some more papers, you know, that they bringing out with new OSHA guidelines. So, you know, it is what it is, man. You all right? This thing is moving. As a 2022, the year of the turn up, you know, so expect, all right, more judgment, expect, you know, more people to bug out, all right. We here, you know. So at the end of the day, you know, we have everything we need, you know, to endure. All right, we got Yahushua, which Yahushua is everything, man. You know, so we got everything we need to endure, man. The edification, the exhortation, the rebuke, you know, the correction. All right, you know. So Lord will you brothers and you few sisters were edified. You know, just want to bring those things out. You know, till next time I say Shalom, Kwam Yasha Allah, Ball, DTA soon.